Hi there, I'm Brittany and I'm a nutritionist here at Nuvie Nutrition in Clarkston, and I'm here for the Ask the Expert video. And today's topic of discussion is a food allergy versus a food sensitivity. So we deal with this a lot at NuView, going through helping people to decide and discover more accurately what their body is sensitive to food-wise. So it can take some exploring, can take some digging, it can take a few weeks, it can take a few months to really figure out what could be causing their food sensitivity. So basically, you hear these days a lot of people who say I'm celiac disease, or you'll hear people say I'm gluten intolerant or gluten sensitive. Same thing goes for dairy and soy and corn, and there's all kinds of different things that people have a sensitivity to or an issue with when they eat it. So basically, the allergy causes directly an immune response within the body. That's the one defining feature of the allergy versus the sensitivity, is that your immune system is directly involved. So with that being said, this reaction can cause, numerous things to occur, different functions in the body, affect numerous organs. The allergy is going to present itself as a rash or anaphylaxis, where the throat starts to actually close up and their breathing is now restricted. It can also cause things like immediate digestive distress as well. So like having to run to the bathroom or having cramping and constipation and things like that. So those symptoms are a little more severe, and they're also going to come on within minutes to an hour of consuming the food that that person is allergic to. So the sensitivity portion of that, basically, if you're sensitive to a certain food, which, for example, I am sensitive to gluten, but I'm not necessarily a celiac disease person. So, with a food sensitivity, the symptoms are more broad, more vague, less severe. And some people don't even make the connection that the symptoms that they are having are directly related to a food, because of the fact that it can take up to 72 hours for it to present itself as a problem in your body. So those symptoms are going to be occurring, like I said, up to 72 hours after ingesting that food, but it's going to be things like headaches, digestive disorders like constipation, bloating, diarrhea, nausea. Mood swings can even occur within days, of having a food. Your gut is directly related to your brain, and if you are eating a food that your body doesn't like, it can affect, your mental cognitive function and things like that. So whether or not you have clarity, or it can put you in a low mood and things like that. It can cause things like acne to occur. So you may be have an issue with dairy. It may not even be digestive. It may come across as acne on your face and things like that. The other thing that stands out to me for a food sensitivity is weight gain. Some people can gain overnight 2 or 3 pounds on the scale, and it's not going to be directly fat that's coming onto your body. It may be just inflammation, that your body is going up in inflammation because you're reacting to a certain food. So for instance, I'll put myself as an example. I can't do corn. Even if I'm eating the purest organic blue corn tortilla chips, doesn't matter. I will show weight gain on the scale the next day. Now, when I stay away from it after that for a couple of days, it'll go back down. That's the difference between the weight gain with, inflammation versus fat mass. So the other thing is that with sensitivities, usually the reactions are caused by your body's inability to properly break that food down. So it may be a lack of an enzyme that you don't have present in your body, or you have very little of. So it could be an enzyme issue to digest certain foods properly. It could be reactions to additives and preservatives in food, like sulfites or MSG. So some people even just have reactions to the additives that are in our food, and that is enough to cause gastric distress or migraines and things like that. So there you have it. Those are the differences between our food sensitivities and our food allergies. It's always good to know these things so that you can be more aware of other people's is they friends, family who may have these things, so you have a better understanding of how to support them in that. And also for trying to find out your own issues. If you are sensitive to a food, it's a really good idea to keep a food journal so that you can keep track and notice if you do have a reaction to something. You write that reaction down and you can track back a couple days and see maybe what was the trigger. All right, and that's it, your tip of the day, your Ask the Expert video. Thank you so much.